how to live a happy and balanced life. Hey guys, to be completely honest with you, felt like jumping on here to just get a bit real and a bit raw about a couple of things, to help and to serve and to inspire some individuals that have been messaging me. I know there's some people that are going through some difficult or challenging situations, and there's a lot of people out there asking about how they can build that self-confidence, that inner strength, and how in general they can live a happier life. So first things first, and one major thing that I just want to cut out of people's thought process or people's language is when we talk about a positive mindset or being solution focused, being positive, does that mean that every day we're like, woo, today is so amazing, every single second is so fantastic? No, of course not. In this existence, in this physical existence that we are having, we have human emotions, and that includes anger, frustration, depression, anxiety, sadness, being scared, fear, especially fear. These are all very natural emotions, as well as happiness, excitement, joy, peace, and love. They are all emotions that we experience as humans. Now, depending on our circumstances, depending on our experiences, depending on our beliefs, our attitude, our mindset, depending on how conditioned we have been or in what way we have been programmed or conditioned, then that will affect our mindset. And what is mindset? It is your set of beliefs, your attitude towards the world that we live in, what you believe, what you think to be true, and your attitude towards it. So when we talk about being positive-minded, being happy, being solution-focused, all of those other emotions are still there, but it's having the awareness and the recovery period to get back into a more consistent foundation of confidence and happiness. But first of all, we have to understand that all of those emotions are normal. So, excuse me, but shit happens in life. Oh, just as I said that, the red light went on. Warning, warning, bad language warning. But I just want to say it as real as it is. Shit happens in life. Some very, very serious, brings a lot of pain, stretching right down to just little things that happen day to day that frustrate or annoy us. It happens. Everybody in life will experience shit and hard times and challenge. But it's how you deal with that. And we spoke of a video the other day about what you should let go this year in order to create that better year for yourself. And one of them is to let go of the past. One of the biggest problems I see with most people that are looking for happiness, looking for confidence, is they're dwelling on a belief that they've had from so long ago that doesn't need to be true. They think they're not good enough. They think they can't be confident. They think that we have to exist in this certain 9-to-5 rat race way, the way that society has told us to. And for some, it might be something happened to them. Perhaps they were victimized, or perhaps they were abused or bullied, or who knows? Everybody has a very, very different story. Everybody's experienced a different pain. But if you hang on to it, if you hold on to it, if you keep referring back to it, then that's what you're going to keep attracting more of. That's where you're going to live inside of your mind, in a dark place that's constantly wondering if you can move on, if you can be stronger, if you can step out of this and unleash your warrior within, rather than living life in these prefixed, conditioned beliefs. And I just wanted to jump on here today to really share that and to explain that, when you look on at these people's lives traveling and you see it on social media and you see other people living that life that you want, remember that everybody has those ups and downs, everybody. So ride your challenge, stay strong in adversity, lean on others, look for that support, that help. It does not mean you are weak. You're brave to ask for help. Just make sure you're asking the right people. And just remember that there's always chaos before order. One of my mentors shares that life is like a reflection of the ocean. Sometimes the ocean is calm, beautiful, serene, amazing colors, soft. And other times it's big, huge waves, crashing, tumbling, stormy wind. But it passes. And that is how we can live our life in an emotional state, is to understand that all of those different emotions will come into our minds because of different external experiences. But the more grounding that we can have within ourselves, the more we can monitor, well, first of all, be aware of, then monitor, and then empower our internal dialogue, the way that we're constantly speaking to ourselves. Once you start to do that, once you communicate with yourself in a powerful, positive way, therefore creating a strong internal world, that will be reflected in your external world. And just to remind you, that doesn't mean that nothing will ever go wrong. First of all, remember that 90% of the things that we worry about don't ever happen. So that's pretty cool, right? Woohoo! 90% of the things that we worry about don't happen. So stop worrying about them. But more than that, if something does happen, which it inevitably will, and that's what I want this video, that's the point of this video that I want to hit home, is that challenge, hardship, tough times happen to everybody. But in order to create your life by design, to live a happy life, it's understanding that happiness is a choice, it's a journey, it's not a destination. Choose happiness now, and then understand that in your journey of enjoying magical moments, being happy day to day, there will be moments where you experience other emotions, but you are always in charge of how you feel. And I know that it doesn't always feel like that. You're like, Harriet, no, I'm not. This is happening, and I can't deal with it. And I understand that it's a journey. It's not something like, I want to change. I want to feel good about myself, want to feel confident, want to feel happy, want to feel strong, and everything happens in one day. No. And by the way, if you learn how to do that, tell me, please. We can help a lot of people. But with dedication, with time, doing exactly what I said earlier with your internal dialogue. So number one, awareness. Listen to how you are speaking to yourself. Listen to whether or not you're living in the past about experiences and things that used to happen. Or if you're scared about something in the future that has not even happened yet. Start to become aware of how you are speaking to yourself. Number two, monitor it. If you're not speaking to yourself very well, or you're constantly reflecting on this happened, so I can't do such and such and such, then change that language. One of the most beautiful things that you can focus on is gratitude. And if you want me to, just type gratitude. I'll do another video, although there are already some videos about gratitude on this channel. But if you would like an extra super special video about gratitude, how to practice it, when to practice it, what's it all about, then just comment below and let me know, and I will create that video for you. So number one, awareness of that internal voice, how you're speaking to each other and what you're speaking about. Number two, monitor it. If you're constantly in the past, if you're dwelling on things, if you're fearing the future, if you're speaking negatively to yourself, if you're judging others, if you're comparing yourself to others, notice it and then monitor it, i.e. change what you are speaking about. Pull your focus somewhere else, and gratitude is a very powerful way to do that. And then last but not least, sustain that change. Start to understand that you're totally in control of how you respond to everything. And you might not be able to control what happens to you, but you can always control how you respond to it. And to be able to respond in that calm, solution-focused, strong manner, it's about building that grounded, calm, confident, happy, content inner self, and it will naturally reflect into your outer world. So that's it from this video. Bad shit gon' happen, but you have the strength, the power inside, especially with this supportive tribe, to rise, to create your life by design, and to enjoy that happy, beautiful life, but also experience the other emotions that go along with it. So if you haven't already, hit the hit the subscribe button and the bell next to it for your daily notifications of inspiration, education, and motivation. And I'll see you on the next video.